like a new father. To the chest like with a blue charger. Barbell lifts, my lat muscle flexes. Caramel straight from Texas. Straight tornado in my man's hair. Put the potato on the blam blam. Bam bam. Chop like a man. Quick to put you in a Sandman van. Making sure he lift up like a can dance. Every time I'm up to bat, I'm in a grand slam stance. Laying France 2 in a hammock. Go warm up the banana.
Call me coach, my approach is to whip them all. You the whip for ball, I'm the back. Took the knuckles, buckle up. See the speed brittle, crumble like the when I roll the. I'm a chief, you a that's a sound. Take a look around, you surrounded by the hounds. Pound for pound, crown for crown. I will own this, blowing through the bone like the Pied Piper. The highlight of the night, get your highlighter. See my words in the cloud, Mr. Skywriter. I get the prep and stepping up to a new challenge. Dancing on the scene in Lionel Richie with the eye to eye, toe to toe with the hating faces. Mortimer making wages like we're trading places. Got you wrapped in a knot like some tight laces. Good night.
On the cold side here in Giancarlo Stanton now. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for the Yankees, left fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, they lost last game only by 1 run. Those are the tough ones. But I'm sure they've looked at the film, made a few adjustments, and let's see if they can give a better effort today.
Left side of the infield into the shift. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Batting second.
Next for New York, Austin Romine, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. Here's big Aaron Judge. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a breaking ball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So striding forward now, Devin Travis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First offering on its way.
Devin Travis
takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, coming feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, Matty, this team is starting to really come together. They won last night. They're playing really nice. I expect much more of the same today.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Devin Travis.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Romine finds it, and the throw is there to record the first out.
Second.
Next to bat for Toronto, Teoscar Hernandez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Now the pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away.
Donaldson.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Romine has it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Here's Didi Gregorius. In past meetings with Jay Happ, he's got 2 hits in 17 at-bats.
Didi Gregorius.
Popped him up. Smoke in foul ground. And he brings it in on the warning track.
Batting fifth. Center
Digging
fielder.
in, Aaron Hicks. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. And it's fouled away. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. The 1-2 is a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone.
Well, that ball right there was right up in the happy zone. It doesn't take much to drive one out of the ballpark when you connect on a high pitch like that. The backspin carried that one right out of here.
Batting sixth. Third baseman.
Brandon Drury will bat next. And he fouls this one off. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. 1-1 pitch is a curveball that misses, ball 2.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You can see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Waiting next, Jacoby Ellsbury. The 3-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hernandez is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
Batting seventh. The designated hitter.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Jacoby Ellsbury. In past meetings with Jay Happ, comes in with 6 hits in 24 at-bats. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone as they add still another.
Man, he threw a 2-seamer hoping to get some movement, but that thing did nothing to fool him, and he squared it up perfectly. Pretty swing of the bat there.
Batting eighth.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. And he chased it in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Justin Smoke. He'll begin things here against Sonny Gray.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Three and 0 now. Solarte waits on deck. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. Into the box now, Solarte. First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
On to first, the double play.
Batting 6.
Here's Randall Grichuk trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh?
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Back now on MLB Network as we welcome you back to Toronto and Rogers Center.
Leading off for the Yankees, second base.
First offering on its way. Swinging a soft liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Leadoff single to start the third right now. From an offensive standpoint, keep the aggressive at-bats happening. Keep the pressure on the defense. Everything's looking good right now.
First pitch on its way. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Stepping in now, Austin Romine. Fouled away. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Missed with a slider.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
Travis backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
The right fielder, number 9.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron Judge. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And it's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Here's a high pop-up. Travis is under it. 2 down.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Didi Gregorius. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Hit out towards second. Travis fields it cleanly. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Bottom. It is Curtis Granderson. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he fouls this one off. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. The 1-2. Popped him up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Lays off. 2-2 now.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away. Stepping in for the Jays, Troy Tulowitzki.
Hitter, Troy Tulowitzki.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Fouled away. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. Fielded cleanly on to first, and Tulowitzki grounds out here. 2 away.
Batting ninth.
Russell Martin now. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. He's gone 3 for 11. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Hit in the air to right field. Peterson has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is striding in once again. Aaron Hicks, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around, and he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Brendan Drury. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he takes ball 1.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
The 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Granderson. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Jacoby Ellsbury.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
1 strike home now to Ellsbury. And a fastball just a bit up. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. Fouled off. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. So they ready for another chance. Devin Travis.
Leading off
He's
the Blue
0 for
Jays
1
fourth.
thus far.
Second baseman,
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Stepping up now, Teoscar Hernandez, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
Behind 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. And 2, here it comes. And he just misses with a curveball.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. And, Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Nat. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. Ripped down the first base line. And that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a 2-bagger.
Gray sets. Here's the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Donaldson at second with 2 down. High in the air down the right field line. Judge is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. So stepping in, Greg Bird. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Number 33.
Here comes the first pitch.
Bird.
And that one just missed outside. Sliders in for a strike. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Richard is in pursuit. 1 down. Into the box now, Jace Peterson. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that slider's almost in the dirt. To first. Smoke. Right there. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, left fielder
Giancarlo Stanton now.
Yeah, Matt, that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Richard racing back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So the leading off the inning, Yankees Solarte, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Sent out to straightaway center field. There to take it is Gregorius for the first down.
The batter.
Here's Randall Grichuk. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sliders in for a strike.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Behind 0-2 now. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon. Digging in, Curtis Granderson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Granderson
in there for strike 1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Gray against the sign, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. A little bouncer that winds up foul.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Joe Biagini takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 31.
Next for New York, Austin Romine. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And that misses 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 home. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Granderson is under this one, and he's got it for out number 1.
The right fielder.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Past history with Joe Biagini, an impressive 4 for 7. And now here's another fly ball. This one carrying out to right field. Grichuk is camped under this one, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Didi Gregorius. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he fouls this one off. Popped him up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
From the stretch. A high fastball is in there.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Still 1-2. Tulowitzki on at first, nobody out. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Devin Travis. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. No balls and a strike to count. Gray ready with the 0-1. High pop-up. Romine over to his left, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Teoscar Hernandez. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Gray sets. Here it is on 1-0. A ball and a strike now. Here it comes on 1-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. A fastball right over the outside corner. Back up the middle. Oh, look at Didi. The throw. He's out. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stop at short. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. First pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Down the third baseline. This will get foul for strike 2. Ready on 0-2. Missed with a breaking ball.
Definitely not what you're trying to do here. 0-2 with a curveball. You see a lot of guys elevate a fastball like that in this situation, but a curve like that is just asking to get punished.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Hicks aboard here at first with nobody out. On a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1. Jacoby Ellsbury will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning. As we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Pulled toward right center field. On the run is Hernandez. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Past history with Joe Biagini, he's 2 for 3. He's taken him deep once. Oh, it looked like he lost the grip there as it's past Martin all the way to the backstop. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Fastball swung on and hit to second. Travis has it. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Digging in and looking for more, Josh Donaldson. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally. That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. This is line to left, but coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Solarte. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. Donaldson stands at first with 1 out. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Ready for another shot now. Rendell Grichuk. No hits to this point. Set and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but so far, so good.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Count still at 1-2.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
And it's late to his afternoon of work, and the longer this at-bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But, man, he's been good so far.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Your attention,
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to be all for Sonny Gray. And he'll watch the slurve that falls in for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Nope, that's a ball.
And a fastball just a bit high.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Ready once again, Chase Peterson. Past history with Joe Biagini. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped high in the air. Travis is calling for it. And that's the first out of the inning. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Giancarlo Stanton. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Sometimes you just got to laugh at yourself. Hitting's the hardest thing to do in all of sport. You take an ugly swing like that, take a deep breath, step out, smile about it, and get back in that box and try and do damage.
Now here's the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Granderson on the move. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the... Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. Previous history against Dellin Betances. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
1-1.
The 1-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. 1-2. Here it comes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases. And the Jays are in business now. It's a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Russell Martin stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Devin Travis. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. In tight there as he's got to turn out of the way of that one. The 1-0. In the dirt here. And a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2.
You can tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
The 1-1 home is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Oh, wow. That's what they call it. Jam sandwich. Wow.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Digging in once again, Aaron Judge. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Number 99, Aaron Judge.
The windup and the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. And gone up into the second deck. Ryan Tepera will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Ryan Tepera.
Here's Didi Gregorius. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. No outs, nobody on. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down 1-1. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Here comes the 1-2 to Hicks. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-2 delivery. Mitch misses low. The throw down. Here's the tag from Donaldson. He's out at third base.
I noticed he had a big lead there at second, so I wasn't surprised when he took off, but that lead didn't pay off as he still gets caught trying to swipe third.
Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. And now maybe a mind game or two going on down there as he steps out a second time in the AB. And you wonder if he's trying to get in his head out there as he steps out for a 3rd time now. The 1-2. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Still even at 2-2. Another try at 2-2. High in the air into shallow left center. Here comes Granderson. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Well, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Here's Justin Smoke now. Previous history against Dellin Betances. He's 0 for 7. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Drury is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9. Next to bat for Toronto, Yankees Solarte, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Right fielder number 15.
Now batting, Rendell Grichuk. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a first pitch knuckle curve is a called strike. 0-1. Betances is ready. Here he comes, 0-1. Popped him up. He brings it in, and the Yankees have taken the first 3 games in this 4-game set. They'll look to sweep tomorrow as the ball game is over.
Yeah, this might not have been what he expected. I'm not sure he expected to have to go 7 outs to get the save, but hey, he did.